Fans are ready, players are ready, puck is dropped, let's do it. Playoff hockey on WGSU. Bengals control the draw. It's Cleaver sending it through the neutral zone for Gursky. He'll chip it down back behind the Geneseo net. Horgan plays it near side for Caradonna, flips ahead for Vitt. Vitt sends out to center where Kramer gloves it down for the Bengals, tried to dump it in, that went off a shin guard, comes to Ripple into the offensive zone, drive from the top of the right circle, blocked away by Carr, comes to the left point stall, he'll send behind the net looking for Ripple. Ripple bows to Cleaver, puck squared out to the slot, came out to the point, stall, swings one towards the front of the net, it's blocked in front, Ripple backhanded one on goal, that was blocked down by Cleaver and sent to the far half board, taken back by Siglarski. Centered it, no one there for the Ice Knights, instead it comes to Hope, and Hope for the Bengals, able to chip it out to center where it's chased down by Caradonna, he'll dump it right back in, Carr stops it behind the net for the Bengals and leaves for Cleaver as both teams change. 45 seconds into a scoreless first. Playoff hockey here at the Ira. Cleaver out from behind his own net, sends it ahead for Zanella. Now Zanella drops it back for Cleaver again. He'll go up the right wing boards through the neutral zone for Graham. He'll gain the center red line and dump it down to the Geneseo zone. Right wing boards is controlled by Turgeon. Turgeon wheels out into the high slot, was taken down on the play by Collins. Brickler gets the loose puck and spins out to the neutral zone. Zanella gets it back for the Bengals and dumps in. It comes to the near half boards where Turgeon sends behind the net for Zanella. Price was knocked down by Brickler. Brickler now is controlled behind the Geneseo net, swings it up the right wing boards for Standemir, and he'll chip it out to center. Ice Knights moving from our left to our right here in the first period. Now a whistle as Turgeon from the neutral zone tried to dump it in, put it to the Geneseo bench. Faceoff will be out at center ice. One minute 24 gone by in the first. We're scoreless. It'll be Soucis on the draw against Ryan Stalkelt. Soucis wins back for Hansen, who gives for Solomon. He'll skate out to the neutral zone, send ahead for Anthony, who chips down behind the net of the Bengals. It's taken by Shiro. Shiro swings around the left wing boards, past Hampson and all the way out to center. Touched by Hampson, so no icing as it's stopped behind the Ice Knight net for Solomon. Solomon, under pressure from Burst, gives it away. It's taken back by Stalkelt. Stalkelt lost the handle to Soucis. Now Stalkelt has it again, top of the left circle. Sent out to the point for Shiro. His shot was blocked. Soucis chips out to the neutral zone. It leaks all the way down on goal, and Carr had trouble with it. Now he's able to cover. As the soft dump in by Soucis went on goal, Carr fumbled it for a moment, but able to cover it right before Soucis gets hold. It'll be to his left.
Yeah, Soucis actually hopped around Ben Kramer. I think he wanted to kind of flip that up a little bit to himself and try and come in on a break. But like you said, it goes down on Carr, who kind of haphazardly goes to cover it, misses it. Luckily had his pad in the way. Soucis jamming away, trying to loosen it up.
Shell and Zanella to the left of Carr. Shell wins back to the left point. Caradonna sends behind the net, where it's controlled by Martin, now in the near corner, Childeros. Walking up the sideboards, around the top of the right circle. Wrist shot towards that, saved by Carr. The rebound's in the crease. And it's cleared away to the far half boards, and Price has it for the Bengals and carries out to center. Dumps down to the Geneseo zone, out to play in the far corner is Horgan. He puts it off the glass, not out. It's held in by Zanella at the right point. Now shoving it up the wall and out to center finally is Shell. It comes to Cleaver. He'll dump it right back into the Geneseo zone. Horgan stops it behind the net for Caradonna. Caradonna under pressure from Price, swings around the right wing boards and out to center. It leaks past Avery and all the way back into the Bengals zone. Retreating for it for Buffalo State is Kramer, and he'll carry out to center. Into the offensive zone, top of the left circle, carrying into the near corner. Backhander towards the net, into the chest of Horgan. He'll hold for the whistle. Faceoff coming to his right with 2:40 gone in a scoreless first period.
Even early on, it looks like Geneseo has their legs. They look much better than what we saw last Friday night. And also Kevin Carr, 2 or 3 shots. Looks like he's fighting the puck just a little bit.
It'll be Zachary Vitt and Billy Strakosh to Horgan's right. Now Siglarski and his Vitt thrown out of the circle. It'll be Siglarski and Strakosh. As now Siglarski getting instructions from the linesman. I believe he jumped the gun too, but he will stay in for the draw. Puck is dropped. Siglarski wins it straight back. Brown jumped in for the puck and missed. Instead it came to Whipple. He tried to swing one towards the front of the net. It went all the way wide into the far half board. Hutchinson sends it the left wing wall, where Ripple battles for it. Knocked down, but he's able to push it to Vitt, and Vitt flips it out to center. Siglarski pressuring Avery, but Avery able to move it back to the Geneseo blue line for Buffalo State. Hutchinson for the Ice Knights sends it right back into the Buff State zone, and it's chased down by Graham. Graham behind the net, spins away from the forecheck of Siglarski, sends it the right wing boards. And now ahead, it comes to center for Lapierre. Lapierre gains the red line, dumps down into the Geneseo zone. Horgan have his net, swings around to the left wing wall. Ripple has control, delays, waits for a lane to pass. Now he'll skate out to the neutral zone himself. Under pressure, takes a hit from Gursky. Gursky forced the turnover, takes into the offensive zone, drops top of the left circle for Hope. Hope carries into the far corner, spins away from Hutchinson. Now swings one towards the front of the net. That goes through the crease and to the near half boards. Now to the left point where Kramer dumps back behind the Geneseo net. It swings all the way around to the far half wall. Out to the point, Cleaver. Wrist shot towards the net. That's sticked away to the near half wall by Horrigan, where Vitt has control now and sends to the neutral zone Ripple. Down the left wing wall, gets to the Buffalo State blue line and dumps softly behind the net where Carr will stop it for Kramer. Geneseo in the middle of a change is Standemir, Brickler, and Collins onto the ice. Kramer tries to stretch pass to the neutral zone. That was too far for Gursky. Goes all the way back behind the Geneseo net. Horgan swings around to the near wall. Hope gets there first for the Bengals. Tries to throw one towards the net. That was knocked down by Hansen, and Hansen shoves it to center. Kramer chases it down for the Bengals. Sends for Cleaver in his own zone. Cleaver sends one out to center. That pass is deflected into the Geneseo zone by Gursky. Hansen chases it down and sends it to the left wing wall for Collins. And Collins flips it high and out to center. It rolls into the Bengals zone. Lewis chases after it. Sends behind the net for Cleaver. Cleaver turns over to the far corner to Collins. Collins behind the net. Has his feet taken out from under him by Zanella. No call on the play. Collins still has control behind the net. Gets help from Brickler. Brickler has it in the near corner for the Ice Knights. Up the near half wall. Around the top of the left circle. Now he cycles down low to the near corner for Collins again. Collins drops at the right point for Caradonna. Carries it down low. Sends towards the front. Has Brickler rolled off his stick. And Price takes it for the Bengals and carries out to center. Down the right wing boards into the offensive zone. Dumps down softly into the far corner. Takes a big hit from Stahl. On the puck is now Turgeon. Tried to send back behind that for Price, but turned it over. Stahl has it for the Ice Knights. With 5 minutes to go in the first, 5 minutes into the first period, we're still scoreless. Stahl up the left wing boards for Brickler. Brickler sends out through the neutral zone for Sharpie. That deflected away from him and goes all the way back behind the Bengal net. Carr out to play it. Tried to get it away from Sharpie. Went off his foot, but came to Shiro. Shiro able to send it out to the neutral zone for the Bengals, where Brown has control and sends it out for Antoine. Into the offensive zone. Top of the right circle. Wrist shot. Saved by Carr. And he hopes for the whistle, and now Antoine goes flying into Carr. He was shoved from behind by Lewis. No call on the play, as you mentioned, Casey. Another soft wrist shot from a distance. Carr has trouble with it again.
And it's in the glove both times. This time, like you said, a shot kind of at the left shoulder towards the glove side, and he has trouble with it. But that play, a good, really good play by Stephen Collins on the forecheck before that. Pretty much a one-on-four. Stephen Collins just reads the play, sees where the defense is going to go with the puck, forces a turnover, and Geneseo produces about 2 or 3 shots on that shift.
Deuce and Salkel to Carr's left. It's one back into the near corner by Salkel, but taken away by Sharpie. Sharpie behind the net, wheeling to the far corner, sends out to the left point for Hutchinson. Walks the line, drive towards the net. That deflects just wide. Loose puck comes to the left wing boards. It's controlled and taken out to center by Burst. Burst for Buffalo State dumps down behind the Geneseo net. Takes a hit from Hutchinson. Loose puck goes to the far corner. Valley forward Salkel and Antoine. Soucis gets to the loose puck, sends out to center for Sharpie. 2-on-2 rush for the Ice Knights. Sharpie stood up at the line. Good defensive play by Graham, but now Sharpie pushes it back behind the Buff State net. Graham gets there first for the Bengals and sends to the left wing corner where it's taken by LaPierre and sent out to the neutral zone for Balzan. Balzan gains the red line, dumps down behind the Ice Knight net where Horgan will leave it for Solomon. Both teams get a partial change as Solomon sends it to the left wing boards for Carson Shell. Shell stretch pass for Martin at the offensive blue line. He'll dump behind the Bengal net. Carr out to play it once again. Swings around the left wing boards, no one there but Carson Shell. Shell sends it back to the net, that's paddled away by Carr. Rebound comes to the side of the net, Childrose jamming away at the side of the net. And the whistle blows, is able to hold the post is Kevin Carr. He's having trouble handling the puck in all areas of the ice.
Yeah, and the physicality really picking up, and Geneseo, you talked about running